Morning everyone, how are we? Sorry about the delay. PC, don't know what's going on with this PC. Very, very strange. The wheel's not even on 1 minute. Yeah, thank you all for turning up. Let me just put this wheel on. Yeah, the camera just, don't know. There was no image on my camera, and it wasn't recognized on the PC. No app was recognizing it, so I had to restart the whole PC and then move it around. Had to restart it twice. Put it in different USB slots, then put it back to the original slot, and it recognized it. So I don't know what's going on with that. Strange. It's all right now, but hopefully it was just a weird glitch. Fingers crossed it was. Anyway, right. I know what's not working now. Let me put this on. Go put the wheel on. Right, the wheel should be on now. Right, we're going to just do a bit of a manufacturer practice chat in the morning. There is a new time trial. Probably not going to do that, to be brutally honest with you. I'm not going to qualify, so I've not got the urge to sit there doing time trial on something like that, so I won't bother with that, I don't think. So yeah, if you want to do it, feel free, chat, but I don't think I'm going to waste my time on that new time trial, to be honest. Right, let's jump into this, and I'll show you that new time trial while I'm here. So if you want to try and qualify as an extra driver for the World Tour event, you're gonna have to spend about 10 hours a day to do it. Just time trialing, because it is literally going to be, it'll turn into quite a hardcore time trial, but because a lot of people obviously didn't make it, so they'll want to give themselves the chance to qualify for it. But you can do it through this if you want to do it. I'll show you now. So yeah, look, there's a challenger class. If you want to join this, I've already done this. I don't know why it's making me do it again. This is fun. All right. So there's a new time trial there where you can qualify. One driver, I think, just one driver gets through. It's at Spa in the RA, the old F1 car. So if you want to have a go at that, chat, feel free. It's going to be very sweaty and very difficult. No, it's for the, I think it's for the whole of Europe. I think it's for the whole of the, is it not for the whole, everyone? Whole, like, EU, Oceania, and I think it's for everyone. I think for the finals, I think it is. I think it's so you can qualify if you want to do it, but I ain't doing that. I've got no interest in that. Right, let's jump into this to start off with. I've got no audio now. What the flipping hell's going on? Now my audio's gone. Let me see if that just needs to be reset. Right, there you go. Audio's back now. Right, I'm going to do a bit of time trial while we get a few people come in, obviously. Wait until it builds up a bit, and then we'll... yeah, don't want that. We want that. Okay. We'll just do a few laps, because I haven't done any laps on this yet, chat. So I'm just going to do a few laps on this, and then we'll set up a lobby. Let's just load up the Ghost. We'll load up the fastest one, why not? Yeah, another nice day here today. Didn't really get to do experience yesterday though. With the I wasn't expecting double guides. I wasn't expecting 2 time trials to be yesterday. So yeah, that took a while, and I had issues with that as well. So didn't finish it until, I think it didn't go up till quite late, the video. So yeah, I didn't really get any time to go out and actually have some sun. The track looks different. This time of day is a bit different, isn't it? We'll go. We want to get used to rearwards bias, because that's what we'll be running in the race. See what it feels like round there. Gonna have to do a bit of medium time trial for this as well. I'd recommend people to do that to get used to the medium tires, because obviously we'll do a practice race in that, but to push the mediums, it'll be a good idea just to get used to it. Porsche feels alright here so far, here, just on these opening. I need to change that kilometers an hour. That's going to annoy me. Let me just finish this lap so I can... Grip feels pretty good on the softs. Oh, okay, be careful there. Can't do what you used to do on that corner. I'm just rearwards biased because I'm practicing for the race. In the race, you have to run rearwards bias now with the Porsche. The Porsche kills the front tires, so the race is 15 laps, so you're gonna have to save tires in this. Oh shit, I forgot to brake. Right, let's just go and change that to miles per hour. Oh, it's not on there. It's up there, isn't it? Units, miles. Yeah, I've just got to get a bit up to speed before we obviously start doing a practice race. Yeah, it'll be around 30 minutes with a pit stop. It'll be about a 30-minute race, I think, with the pit stop, obviously. It's not the longest race, but at least it's got a bit of strategy in there with tyre change. That's a good thing, I think. You, like I say, I don't think you're going to do much more than 6 laps on the softs, because the drop-off, the mediums will start being quicker. So yeah, I'm not, by the way, the brake bias isn't what I'm practicing for in terms of going the fastest round this. I'm just trying to get used to what you do in the race. Because in the race, I'll probably run it +3 or something. For some reason, this Porsche absolutely kills the front tyres now. Oh, not very good start, but oh well. I presume it's something to do with the GT World, the live event, the time trial. I presume it's something to do with that, but don't really know. If it is, Ferrari have got a good chance on that. Although there's other cars that are pretty quick as well, isn't there? I think BMW seems to be pretty quick in the wet, if you can control it. I have to get the settings off GT engine for this, so it's quite low wind speed. It's whether we can match that wind speed with... Oh, don't like that. I'll do one game. Why is it so delayed on penalties recently? Yeah, they'll all be practicing with their own cars because obviously trying to get up to speed, aren't they? Could be an interesting one in the wet though, because different drivers are different, you know, different abilities in the wet, aren't they? So I don't know who the best wet driver is really. Not sure. If Fento was there, he'd be flying. Bet Fento wishes he was there. Oh no, this is too much, this rear bias with the softs for qualifying. Snap in the rear. Yeah, it's changed now. Brake bias has a bigger effect on tyre wear now. Much bigger effect. We figured that out at Autopolis. I don't think so. I don't think Bento's going to Prague, is he? I don't think he. I think what's his name's going instead? Is it the French driver? Oh no, that's too slidey. So yeah, we will set up a lobby in a bit, chat. We're just letting people get in, obviously, and I need to do some time trial before we practice it as well. No, he's old enough though, isn't he? I thought he was old enough. Someone said he is. That people were saying that no, the age thing was bullshit. Mohammed said that no, he's old enough. I'm sure it was Mohammed that said he is. I don't know anymore. Yeah, Antonio's not old enough, is he? Antonio's not old enough, I know that. He's old enough for the nations, but not old enough for the manufacturer, Antonio. Gotta change how you downshift for this track. Run wide. Just gotta get a reasonably solid lap in and then we can set up a lobby. Just so I feel comfortable with it. Oh no, it's starting to snap. Right, great. Strangely, this chicane feels no different there. Feels just the same as before. I was expecting that to be tricky, but it doesn't feel any different. Right. We need a low 43, don't we? So we need to find at least another second, really. Just so that we're warmed up. I did mess up this first sector though, so there is time here. Turned in too early. Probably gonna have to run minus bias for the qualifying because the rear steps out too much on these softs. Mess that up. You're right, Almighty, how are you, mate? Ah. Taking a while to get used to this on this track this time. Last time this was on, not the one we just did with the setup, but when the Porsche was good here. Our pace was pretty good, so should be able to get this down, I reckon. It doesn't feel drastically different to before, you know, the Porsche here. Just feels a little bit more lively. Turn. Right, on the power early. It's probably a pen, isn't it? I think. Or not, apparently. Oh, should have used second. Oh no, that was dodgy. Nearly went. That's going to be dodgy when your tyres start going on that chicane, I think. I've just ruined that lap. We were half second up there pretty much, wasn't I? We just need to find half a second and that's good enough just to go and start practicing, I think. Not worried about pushing the time trial yet. Weird. Thought that would have been quicker on that exit. It's dodgy with good tyres. It's not that bad actually. I mean, I think the mediums might be a bit better through there because of the front end's quite strong on the soft tyres, so don't know if that's caused an issue. I was too slow on the throttle then. Way too slow. Just lost massive amount there. Don't know where my ghost has gone either. Did I turn it off? Don't know where my ghost has gone, chap. I had a ghost and it's disappeared. What's going on there? Still way off at the moment. I don't know where the ghost has gone. Bit wide. A bit better on the exit. Oh, it's wide. Bit slow through there. Could have got a better exit. Ah, shit. 3 temps gone. What a pleb. You right, Morgs? Careful with the downshifting. Locks up then. We'll start a practice race in a minute, chat. As long as I've got like a rough idea. Slow. Let me just start again with a ghost, see if the ghost is here. I don't know where the ghost went, it disappeared. Like the ghost bugged out after I did a lap. See if it reappears now though. Oh, the ghost is gone. Don't know what's happened to that. Strange. Come on, gang. No. Sliding too much. Smiles off. Let me just see what's going on with this ghost, because loaded ghost is on. And we loaded this up, so why is it not showing? We already loaded it up because it was on there at the start, wasn't it? It's just randomly disappeared. Crashed. Something's broken with the ghosting system, I think, because that's completely crashed. That's not a good sign, chat. We got the freeze bug is back. The freeze bug. That's the freeze bug that was in. Remember ages ago when we had the freeze bug? It's back, chat. That's weird. That was one of the original issues on the game. That was one of the bugs that we had right at the start of the game, and that's back again. That's not good. That's not good, is it? It'll be my replays. I know I think I need to delete some replays, but I can't delete any of this account, so I can't be arsed. I'll have to find the other account where I can delete some. Right. Let's just see if we can fix this. Yeah, I know that already, Flat. I'd have to go onto my other accounts and delete some, and I just can't be arsed. I'll sort that out another time, but let's just go into here and tell you what I'll do. Let's just delete this while we're here. That sometimes clears up a bit of storage. Now, PS5 recording doesn't take up any space. Not on the game, mate. It doesn't make any difference on the game at all. Hello. When the PS5 records, it doesn't do anything to the in-game. Nothing. That's not an issue. But the PS5 always records. Everyone's PS5 is always recording. You can't really stop that. That's permanently recording. Very early on the power there. Wow, why does it do that? Snapped. Gary, thank you for the £2 legend. What's that? Oh, Marlo. Hello, Marlo. Oh, I see Michael asking there, sorry. Hello to Marlo, and a big legend shout out to Marlo and Gary, please, as well, chat. Thank you for the support, Gary, you legend. Hope Marlo's well. That was too slow through there. I just cruised through the corner. Why? Definitely gonna have to go minus with the soft tires. The soft tires are horrible. Want to slide? Old mate as well. Thank you for the 2 months legend. Smash that legend right there for old mate as well, please, chat. Appreciate the support, man. So for qualifying, we're gonna have to go minus just to keep the car steady, I reckon. It definitely seems a bit better with -2 on. Just ignoring the deltas at the moment because that first sector was awful. Quality, Michael. Too slow. Way too slow there. I can't. The front of the car is getting so unsettled by that initial hit on the curb there. Mars, thank you for the $5 as well, legend. Evening, mate. Yep. Dog is back. Had the race daily be froze last night. Entire field having an AI race. So also ran into the pleb. Did you have a coming together with him? Appreciate support, legend. Smash that legend out there for Mars, please, chat. Thank you for the support, legend. But yeah, that screen freeze issue, I've not had that since the start of the game. I know you can. It's something related to the how much memory you've got left on your PS5, but I thought they'd fix that issue with regards to memory and that, because it can happen in the race as well, can't it? Still a bit off there. To try and get the chicane sorted. No surprise, to be honest, Mars, man. Braking too late. That's what the issue is. Braking too late for that chicane. Let's try that again. Right. Just get a decent lap and then we can open a lobby up. Careful on the throttle. Got to get that chicane sorted out at the moment. That chicane doesn't feel right. It's gone. There you go. The ghost is gone there. Because my memory's low. Need to delete replays, but actually I can delete one replay now because I've recorded it already. Oh no, don't slide in like that. There goes a couple attempts there at least. What a donkey. Mate, with cars, I used to do it when I was a kid with Matchbox cars. No, this Porsche is awful on the chicane. It's awful on that chicane. It's not looking good, that. You can't... The car feels too bouncy on the chicane as I go over it. I hope with fuel on board it'll feel a bit different, because every time I hit that curb it's bouncing. But you've got to hit the curb. You can't avoid it. You can't do it properly, because if you do it properly you're going to lose half a second a lap. So can't afford to do that. We're going to have to try and figure out how to do that the aggressive way without it bouncing. Got to be a line that we need to do through there. It's because the suspension feels really soft. It's like the dampers aren't working properly on the curb. That's what it feels like to me, like the dampers aren't doing what they should do. Matchbox. That's what I used to have loads of them when I was a kid. Loads of them. I had to lift off the throttle. Nah, it's too slow. Why did I do that? Way too slow. Yeah, lost 3 attempts there. That previous lap was way quicker. Just got to try and stop this car sliding. Okay, you've got to brake just a bit earlier, I think, and take it safer. Brake a fraction earlier and just... Oh, that exit was way off. Way off pace on the exit. Stop sliding. Right, let's finish this lap and then we'll do a lobby, I think. I know I can get a low 53. Because I keep messing these corners up, so a lot of time to find. I'm not pushing it down to 53.1. We're doing a lobby. I'm not sitting here doing time trial all day. Bores me. This will be the last lap anyway. I've got the basics of it. I've got the basics of the track now. That's all I needed. I'll do. Right. Let's go and do a lobby. Let's go and get this lobby set up. If it'll let me. It's froze. The game froze. It froze again. Hello? Hello, Gran Turismo? Well, the controller. No, it's crashed. The game's crashed. Again. Right, I'm going to have to delete a replay chat because otherwise it's going to keep doing it. Gonna keep doing it. No, it's not the PS5. It's I know what the issue is. I can delete a replay anyway because I've recorded it already. That one. So I can delete a replay off this one. Pairing days. Thank you for the 2 months, Legend. Morning, key in chat. Just say hi before going to lurking mode. Really busy these days. But always watch your streams. Have a good day, everyone. I appreciate the support, Pairing Days. Thank you for the 2 months, Legend. Smash that Legend out there for Pairing Days, please, chat. No worries about lurking, mate. Don't ever apologise for that. Thank you for the support, Legend. Right, I'll delete this replay and then it should eliminate the issue, really. Ow. Might be able to delete 2 off here, actually. Possibly. Right, I don't need that one anymore. Don't need that. Don't need that. Just delete these. No, no. I don't want to export it. I don't want to export. I don't know why I did that. Techno Tim, thank you for the 37 months as well, Legend. Smash that Legend out there for Techno Tim as well, please, chat. Almost installed GT7 yesterday. Physics are all awful. Obscene levels of front locking and understeer. What car was you in, Techno? What car? Like the physics aren't bad. I don't think it's the physics that are terrible. I think it's the Group 3. The Group 3 setups aren't very good. They're a bit worse for wear, let's just say. I love that most of the images off the USA account are where cars have done something like... If you keep looking, look. Everyone is nearly a car being pushed off the track. I wonder who that donkey was. Look, every screenshot is one with going off the track. Right, let's delete that. Should have given me a little bit of space. I need that screenshot, so... Thank you for the support, by the way, Techno. Porsche, what in the Bathurst you on about, Techno? There is understeer in the Porsche. You have to go rear bias now with that Porsche a lot of the time. I don't know what it'll be like on this track, though, now when we set this lobby up in a minute. Need to just come back out of that now. So we're going to set the lobby up now and feel, but the Porsche is all right once you get used to it, though. Strange one. But basically what they've done, they've took aero off the cars. It's not the physics. The physics are fine. It's the It's the setups on the cars that PD have messed with, and I think they've kind of caused a bit of an issue with it. I need to do that as well. They've took too much front aero and rear aero off the car, so they're just really weird to drive. Trial mounting, yeah, I haven't tried that one, to be fair. Not even been on trial mounting. So whatever PO says, it's the opposite. Just remember that. We never listen to PO. You're right, PO, by the way. Right, let me just put myself as online so you can find the lobby chat. Right. Right, let's get a lobby open and I need my phone. Where have I put my phone? I need to get the settings for the race. I don't know. Is my phone in there? On the side. You sure? You're lying to me. 1 second, chat. I don't know where my phone's gone. Oh, no, it's there. What did you just do? Alright. Do you know what? I'm getting loads of copyright strikes on videos, chat. From not copyright strikes, sorry. What do you call it? Can't be monetized from Gran Turismo footage. Anyone else getting this? I'm getting loads. I've just had another one come through there. Apparently from... I'm going to have to do loads of appeal. I've done 3 recently. I've just had another 2 recently from some random like thing that does like... I don't know what it is, but... I've just got one from a nations battle, a copyright claim saying it's their footage. It's not like a strike. Cheeky sods. I'll just put a counterclaim in anyway because it's my footage, so it doesn't really affect me. I'll get it back. Just keep getting loads of them though. Right, let's GT engine. So. What was the wind direction, chat? Did you see? It was it south? Was it going south? No, not south. What? It's north. Was it northeast? The weather, the wind direction. Oh yeah, I know about the appeals. I've had loads of them before, man. I have them all the time. But I haven't had them for a while. But in the last 2 weeks, I've had like 5 or 6. And normally I don't get any for like 6 months, like the odd one. Can't remember. I thought, was it not going like northeast, like a bit? Can't remember. Nürburgring. GP track. 15 laps. Right, let's get the correct weather on here and the time of day. We probably won't be able to get the exact match because them settings looked a bit awkward to get, to be honest, but we'll see. Right, race info, manufacturers, SO4 apparently, equal conditions off. Time of day is sunset, apparently. We'll see what the wind speed's like with that, but we might have to just go to equal because the wind speed might be too much. Apply that. Slipstream is real. Mechanical is... We'll just do light because we don't want... full damage for practice. Tire wear is times 3. Fuel is times... What? Times 1, is it? Yeah, times 1. That doesn't matter because you won't be refueling. Five-minute qualifying, I think. Yeah, so we can put that to 90, 100. We'll do 120 just so that you get 2 minutes. Same as during the race. So tire wear is the same as during the race. That's off. Category group 3. Usable tires are racing. Usable medium and softs. Required medium and softs. Don't need that one. Hit lane penalty on. Ghosting weak. I think that's correct. Just have to see what happens with the wind direction though, chat. We might need to change it so that it's equal conditions. Save that, overwrite that. All right. It's only called Pro because I am. All right, let's see what the wind's doing anyway. Well, these conditions don't look right to me. That doesn't look right, does it? That's not right. That's bullshit. It's not that cloudy. It's the wrong wind direction anyway, I think. But them conditions are not right. I don't feel like they're correct. Yeah. I'm just gonna the time the just gonna do that. I can't be bothered messing around with. We'll wait for it to be able to come in, but just put equal on. Otherwise, we'll be spending hours just trying to get the wind direction right, and I can't be bothered with that. I mainly just want to see the tire wear. We'll just have to use these conditions because it's probably hard to get it exact because of the way the weather system is. Probably very hard to get it right. Alright, so we haven't done much time trial yet, have we? We need to... we know we can get a low 53 though. I reckon we could creep a 52 out of it as well. Once we're up to speed, that is. Oh, hello. Trying to keep an eye on that tire wear, see what tires are going to go first. We'll just leave it open this morning, Damo, because there's no point doing GT1 only at this time of day. There might not be enough GT1 drivers to fill it up. We've got qualifying on anyway, so most of the GT1 drivers should start at the front. I need to make sure I've got rolling start on as well before we start the race. I often forget to do rolling start. Have a bit of a gap. Dirty tires, that isn't it? If you run out like that, I'm pretty sure you get dirty tires off it. Yeah. You got dirty tires. Not that again. Definitely, I think it's too cloudy, isn't it? That's what the problem is here. There's too much cloud. I feel like maybe SO3 would have been better. Is it me or does the tyre wear not look as bad as auto polish? Even though it's a higher rate, it doesn't look as bad. The apex. That's terrible. Too slow on the front, you gotta be earlier there. Get the power down. Feels fairly similar to the time trial, to be fair. Doesn't feel drastically different in here. Nervous on that chicane though. If we can go quicker on the second lap with these tyres. They're definitely losing grip on lap 2, you can feel it. You alright, Henry? It's a better line through there. Tries to send it. tyres are going now. Starting to fade there. Do another run and then we'll get a qualifying started to see how long these tyres will last. Oh, nearly. So we're probably aiming for low 53s in qualifying, aren't we? 53 4s, 53 5s. And that should be a solid run, I think, with tyre wear on. We can definitely go a half second quicker than what I've done there. At least, maybe even faster, I don't know. Maybe a 53 flat might be doable, I'm not sure. By the way, chat, we're at the 1 hour mark. Feel free if you want to smash that like, it all helps me out. So thank you to everyone who's done that. Yeah, I know. It's not that much of a difference though, to be honest. It's not making a huge difference. The wind's only like 2 point something, so it's not actually going to make that huge of a difference, that wind. It's more about a tyre wear test this anyway. I'll be doing time trial in the morning, well, or the afternoon or whatever tomorrow. We'll do some time trial before we stream the race, just to get fully up to speed. More about understanding the tyre wear so that we can try and save them tyres a bit. At the moment, the tyre wear looks like -1 or 0 bias might be the way. It's too deep. There is no weather in this quiz, it's just hello. It made me crash nearly. I know, yeah, but it's just... I mean, you could have done... You're a knobhead. We put the light on in a minute. She's a part-timer. She's on a late. She's what, 11:30, 8:30 I think today. 11:30, 8:30 chat. So yeah, she's not part-time today. She's full-time. Tyre wear looks a bit more Porsche-like on this track. It's weird. Chat, is the BOP the same? Is it the same BOP that we had at Autopolis here, or is it a different BOP? I do wonder because the car feels more like it normally does around here. Watch out, halfway image. Just I've got a penalty. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll start qualifying anyway. Let's just check. We got 14 in. That's enough. Oh, so they haven't got different BOPs anymore, Meta? Really? Seems like I don't know. I feel like that's a bit of a backward step. I don't know what you lot think. like they had a situation where we had BOPs for like low and high speed and mid speeds that were individual that tried to keep cars quite close, but the new physics have obviously meant they've got to redo all that. It's a little bit of a backward step, really, isn't it? But I think it is. It's a shame, really. No, it will be, Gary, because the new physics, they probably haven't had time to BOP all the different types of track, so they haven't been able to do a low, mid, and high. Oh, it says they're still separate, does it? Okay. Let's have a little look. What BOP is this then? Let's have a little look. So this is mid-speed, so I'm guessing auto polish would be mid-speed as well, though, wouldn't it? I wonder why the cars are feeling so different here. Like, it doesn't feel like it did at auto polish. It feels alright here. Strange. Like, at auto polish, it was very bouncy and very it was bouncing a lot, and it was very understeery on the throttle. But here, it actually feels not too dissimilar to when we last drove it here. I wonder if it was on lower auto polish and it was a bit different, the setup on the car, because this track feels not too bad. Yeah, the fronts at auto polish was dying on the Porsche, like really quickly, like really quick. They were just KOing straight away. Right, we'll start qualifying anyway. Quali starting. Oh, someone's making food in this house. I can smell it. Smell like bacon. I swear someone's doing bacon. Got a nose for bacon, Jack. I can smell bacon. Right, you're making bacon down there. I can smell it. No. I'll just get greasy hands. Right, let's get this qualifying started anyway. We've got 15 in, that's enough. Let's get it started and let's see. I'll go -1, just for a bit of stability. We want to aim for a 53.5, really, but I probably need to do a bit of time trial to get the physics 100% down, just where we can floor it. Let's take it easy on this outlap, actually. Start pushing a bit now, get a bit of heat in the tyre. God. Alright, let's go for a lap. That's a bit too wide there, Miss Apex. Lose me a bit. You didn't, Pio. So you beat a 103.5, Pio? Pio beat a 103.5, chat. We'll check in a minute. Appreciate your support, Pio. Ah, slow through there. Damn, I messed it up. What lap is it? I bet he's done my second account lap, hasn't he, chat? He's done my second account lap, hasn't he? Not my main account. Oh, that was a terrible lap, that. Why have I braked so early there? He's beat my lap that I didn't do, chat. Basically, I did one or two laps on my other account. He's beat that one. He's not beat my main one, the little donkey. Oh, that's so wide. Yeah, that lap's over. We'll just take that. I kind of want to start on the softs just to see how long they'll last. Just want to see how long they'll go for. We should be able to get a 53. I would be aiming for a 53.4, 53.3, I think, tomorrow. That's what we've got to aim for. We could do with like an Assetto Corsa type color chart on the tire. Instead of it being white, they should be green. And they should like blue for cold and obviously orange for getting too warm and then red for overheating. They should do that like ACC does. That would be really handy. I know you've got the app that you can download, but it'd be better if it was done in game. Yeah, I just want to. I'm not really. There's no risk, Nathan, because it's a practice lobby, so there is no risk in starting on the soft because we're just testing out at the moment. It doesn't matter what happens. This isn't the actual race. We're just. I just want to see in theory how long the softs will go for. In theory, like to be honest, though, chat, softs might be the better way to start with, because dead softs catching up mediums at the end of the race will struggle to overtake. I think. With the dirty air in this game now, like the way the dirty air is, I think they'll really struggle, but we'll see. This eye is still constantly watering. Doesn't feel much difference for me. It'd be the wind direction, Susie. There is a bit of a wind direction change. We're not doing this for I'm not running this practice to simulate the exact settings because you can't get the wind direction the same. I'm doing it just to see what the tires do. But it feels pretty similar for me. It doesn't feel that much difference, to be honest. For me, it feels identical, really. Right. Both tires required. Both tires required. Race. Starting. Alright. just see what we can do with these tires. I need to see what the wear's like, because at the moment it looks like zero brake bias will be the way to go, 0 or -1. I'll probably start -1 and just see what the wear's looking like. I didn't check it was a rolling start. Good job it is. Well, thank you. So what we're going to do is just try and drive them very smoothly. Probably should, in this lobby, I probably should have started on medium, shouldn't I? Because we're going to go back out into traffic. We're probably going to go out into traffic unless I can break a full pit stop ahead. Like get a whole stop ahead, maybe. It's a bit slow through there, hesitant. Yeah, -1 looks like about right at the moment though, with that wear that I'm seeing on there. Seems about right. It's too, what am I doing? That's terrible. Slow. Don't use second there, we'll just use third just to save a bit of the rears. Not getting that right at the moment, way too slow. A slow one, but Probably could have used second there. It will use up more tyres though doing that. Feels pretty good, the Porsche though, in terms of like the smoothness. It feels like it used to. It doesn't feel much different. I'm not feeling a massive difference to what it was before the update really here. Weird. It was a bit slow through there, but that was just clumsy driving. That's too slow. Don't know why I did that. I think the session's a bit cold in here. I feel like this session's a little bit too cold. The terrible first two sectors there. An awful line. dropping a little bit of the pace now, the Porsche. Oh, the car behind's binned it. See you later. I'll pick you up later. I think as soon as you go into the 56s, you want to change tyres, really, don't you? But you're going to get traffic, that's the only thing in this. Obviously, in the actual race, we wouldn't get traffic, but... Start pushing a bit now that the tyre life is going. Might as well use it up and see what they can actually do. I've been driving very slow on purpose to try and eke it out a bit. It's going a bit now, you can see it. Go back -1. It is starting to slide a bit. I reckon we have to pit this lap because them tyres are faded now. Andrew, thank you for the $20. What a legend. Smash that legend right there for Andrew and his first ever super chat. Thank you for the support, you legend. Can we get a big thumbs up on legend right there for Andrew, please? Thank you so much for the incredible support on the channel. What an absolute legend he is, chat. Thank you so much for that support, Andrew. It's much appreciated. Yeah, this is the lap to pit. You can feel it going, chat. For me, this lap, eight laps at the start. I think if you start on the mediums, though, if you start on the mediums, you could get 9 in, I reckon, with the fuel going down a bit. Coming out the pits with colder tyres as well. I reckon you could get 9 in if you do that. You can feel the loss of grip now though. Look at these tyres have gone. Maybe one lap too much there. Don't know. We'll see. It could have been a better lap. I've just been a bit cautious. Right, we want medium tyres. Thank you, Andrew. Glad you enjoy watching, mate. Oh, my neck. Cracking. Porsche feels pretty solid here though, chat, in terms of the feel. It doesn't feel that much different to before, and I used to have good pace with the Porsche here, so with a bit of warm-up and getting our pace sorted for tomorrow, we should be able to get over 300 points, I reckon. Shouldn't be a problem. Well, I hope it won't be. We shall see. I don't think tyre wear is going to be an issue on these. We can just go -1. I've not driven these tyres yet, though. Don't know what they're going to behave like on the mediums. They'll need to warm up a bit, though. God, a bit sketchy through there. You wonder our little first gear shift there for rotation. Morning, Ray. How are we, mate? Mediums feel pretty good with this car as well. It's turning perfectly fine. Seems like this track with the Porsche doesn't feel hardly any difference with the physics. Honestly, the only difference in the physics with this track compared to before is like a little bit of oversteer when you brake too aggressively and the tyres locking up. Everything else feels pretty much as it was. Doesn't feel hardly any difference to me. Unless I'm just getting used to the physics. It could just be, obviously, I'm starting to get a bit more used to the physics and it just feels pretty natural now. It doesn't feel that bad. I think we did the cut-off is about right. So yeah, 56.0. Should be in the late 55s with these tyres, I think. Probably mid 55 if you hook an alright lap up. That was scruffy. I need to find a bit of pace though. Obviously I've got do some time trial to find the pace round here. At the moment it's just about testing the tyres. What car are you in at, man, on this, on the GTWS series? Blue flags, blue flags. Thank you. Oh, I think he panicked a bit. Binned it on the grass. You're in the Porsche? Porsche feels alright to me, to be fair. It feels alright. No. Keep it in first, second, I think, through there. Wanted to try it. I was on a bad lap, so I thought I'd try it. And this Porsche feels like no difference to me here, man. Like, it feels good. It's doing what it used to do before the physics change. No difference at all, really. Are you on a controller, man? Because a lot of it, I think, is in the braking now. You've got to do a lot of, like, you've got to regulate your brakes really good now. So you can't just slam on. You've got to do that trail braking. You really have to get the trail braking to get the rotation. So maybe it could be in the braking phase where some people are struggling. That was a bit too aggressive on the brakes. Napped it a bit. Oh, it's a bit wide. Seems like some cars... the problem I have is when I'm in dirty air, that's where the car feels horrible for me. On throttle, the throttle doesn't feel any difference to me. I can floor it. Like, with this car, it feels like you can just go early and floor it, like full throttle, and just see it feels all right. Even on this corner here, if you go too early, you're going to get a bit of understeer, but just make sure you brake, keep a tight line, and then get on the throttle early, and it should grip and rotate. It feels all right for me. Oh, that's a bit. Ah, Mr. Kazoo, thank you for the dono as well. What a legend, chat. Another first ever super chat on the channel. Thank you so much for the support. Can we smash that legend right there for Mr. Kazoo, please, chat? Great to see some first time super chatters in the chat there. Brilliant stuff. Thank you so much for the support. Make sure we give them all big thumbs up on legend shout out there, chat. Really, really appreciate that, legend. Getting sweaty already, chat. It's another warm day today in the UK. Getting a bit sweaty. Oh, hello. I nearly binned it there reading your message yet, man. I was reading while we're going through the corner. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just adjustments. I mean, I think the setups are a problem on this game. The setups are definitely an issue in Group 3. There does need to be a bit more aero, but for some weird reason, this track doesn't feel too bad. Like, it feels reasonable around here. Thank you, Mr. Gazoo, you legend. Oh, don't hit the curb too hard. Yeah, I just saw you there, Michael. Oh, it's so sweaty in here now. Oh, be careful. Oh, nearly. Mountain lava stream, yeah. I've gone onto the grass a bit, had to back out. I think that the general physics of the game are not the problem, Dave. Like, normally if a car feels bad, it's because they've altered the setup. No, it's just, there's no weather in this race, no. There's 2 tyres, it's just a flat-out race. So obviously it wasn't the fastest run, but obviously I think we can go quite a bit faster with optimizing, really. Ian, thank you very much for the gift, did you, legend? Another thumbs up on legend mode there for Ian, please, chat. Thank you for the support, Ian. Smash that legend mode, chat. Thank you for that, legend. Need to find a bit more pace now, really, that's all. I think we can do that. Morning, Tim. Appreciate you all coming in and watching, by the way. Thank you for turning up. It's strange how some cars and tracks feel not that dissimilar. But some tracks feel like, some cars feel erratic on these physics. It does seem hit and miss at the moment, whether you get a setup that suits the track, or it's very, very hit and miss at the moment with the way they've done the setups on the cars. But yeah, that felt all right for me. Yeah, I think we could do 9 laps on the softs because of the one, slightly lower fuel, and 2, the cooler temperatures as you come out the pits. So you probably get 9 laps out of them. I think we could just do the 6 and then do 9. I did 8 laps on the softs from the start then, so I'm pretty sure we could do 6, and then we might test that out now and see what it's like with 6 and 9. Sorry, yeah, 6 and 9. 6 on the mediums and 9 on the softs at the end. Mine feels exactly the same in free practice to what it does here. It doesn't feel any difference. It just feels like, I mean, I could definitely go quicker in free practice because there's no tyre wear on. Obviously, once you have tyre wear on, the cars become a little bit different behaviour because the tyre heat builds up. In free practice, there's no real tyre there's no real like overheating tyres because there's no tyre wear. So you're obviously gonna have no fuel in free practice as well. So you need to remember that there's no fuel, no tyre wear, no real overheating tyres. In this, everything's simulated. So there's always going to be a bit of a difference in the way the cars behave, but it felt all right for me there. That felt pretty similar to the free practice. So tomorrow I'll just do like an hour of time trial just to get some pace. All right, let's we'll do another one, chat. We'll just let the lobby build up. Let's just go and do a practice lap while we're waiting. Right. Push from the outlap. I want to try and build some temperature up and see what it's like. Basically just go for the 1 lap with building the temperature up on the outlap. Jeez, the curb was a bit dodgy. I do wonder if the actual session you're going to have to take a lap off the tyre wear, because I think in the actual session, chat, it's going to be slightly warmer because it was brighter, wasn't it? This is cloudier in here, so I reckon the temperatures might be slightly lower than the temperatures in the time trial. So the tyres are lasting a little bit longer in here than what they will in the time trial, the actual proper race. So I'll probably factor that in tomorrow, or just see how it is when you watch other people. Susie with another 5 gifted the legend. Chat, smash that legend right there for Susie for another 5 gifted memberships on the channel. Thank you so much for that, Susie. Incredible support, absolutely incredible. She's been gifting so many of them community memberships out, chat. It's amazing. Oh, don't know if I got hit then. The car did like a weird slide, but it was either hit or maybe a bit of sliding. Can't really work it out. That's way down there, but we'll carry on. You right, Christopher? slow. Ah, no worries, Nick. Just trying that for there. I think there is a way of using that first to get the rotation there. Definitely can do 2 laps. I do think the second lap it does fade a little bit though. Your first lap now in this game is the important lap, isn't it? Used to be like second lap, but your first lap's vital now. You have to get that first lap perfect. I'm not sure if he just came out of the pits or not. I'm not sure. I think he did. And you don't need to defend. You've just come out of the pits. Oh, okay. Bit weird. Some great connection there on the servers. Lost us a bit of time, but oh well. So we're aiming for 53s, mid 53s I think is what we want really, but won't get it on these laps. Alright, is the lobby full? Lobby is full, we can go for another one, chat. We'll start another quali. Quali starting. All right, let's do another one. See if we can get into at least the 53.7 or 8 really for qualifying, just so that we're into the 53s and then we can push for a mid. Well, let's start this anyway. Let's go. Couldn't really overdrive them on the outlap, but Port feels alright, Ritaka. Porsche doesn't feel hard. To me, the Porsche feels how it used to. It doesn't. It's like the physics aren't really having an. It doesn't feel that much different. Obviously, the braking and stuff like that's like the new physics, but the overall feel of the car is all right. I mean, I haven't time trialed it yet though, so I'm not on pace, so I'm probably not pushing as much as what I need to. But if I feel like I've got the confidence that if I go on time trial, I can push a decent lap out of it. Too slow. Way slow through there. There's at least 2 tenths in that first sector, at least. Way too early. Definitely off there by at least 3-4 tenths, I think. Need to find 3 more tenths up to that split, at least. Oops. Oh, I've messed that up. It's like it's got dirty tyres there. That's a big chunk gone. Car drove like it had dirty tyres through the corner. What a donkey. The car feels like I've done something to the tyres, like overheated them or something. That'll probably have to do. It's a rubbish lap, but CMDR. Thank you very much for the £5, you legend. My lap times are improving thanks to you. I'll bail that. Good stuff, man. Thank you so much for the support. I'm glad we're helping you out. I wish my lap times were improving on this, to be fair. I know I can go quicker though, chat. I'm just driving scruffy at the moment. Thank you very much for the £5 super chat, you legend. Can we get a big thumbs up on a legend mode there for CMDR, please? Thank you very much for the support, legend. Colonel X. But yeah, we need to be aiming for a 53.67, I think, with tyre wear on. 53.6 or 7. I think we should be able to do that. That lap was terrible then, wasn't it? Yeah, Ralph, how are we, mate? So yeah, Chad, I don't know what we're going to do today. Like, I might just do... I've got a video I want to do. I want to try and start getting videos going on the channel again to try and get this algorithm. I need to try and do some work with the algorithm. So I need to try and get in a routine of getting more videos. So I have got some footage for a video to go up on the channel for today. Or I don't know how to do it though. Whether to do like do another hour here and then do the video and let the video progress through the night, or do a little hour here, have a break, stream again later on, and then put the video out in the nighttime. But the nighttime the videos fade, or save the video for the weekend. Don't know what to do yet. GTDD Pro review. Are you in France, Ralph? Whereabouts in France are you? Physics review. See, I'm very cautious of this physics review because I think some people jump in the... Like, I mean, we're jumping the gun a little bit because we're not testing out every track and every car. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm coming here now and the physics feel fine in the Porsche. Like, they feel all right. It doesn't feel too bad. So it is really weird how, like, it changes, if you know what I mean. Like, some cars are feeling bad, some are feeling... That says to me it's all down to setups. The fact that some cars on some tracks feel no problem at all says there's something with the setups that are not working on every combo. So yeah, an update review. I should do them because they get loads of people watching, don't they? I should just do them, but I like to just stream. I like streaming too much. Right, but I've got a pretty exciting video for later on, a defensive drive. It was quite enjoyable. I really enjoyed it, so I'm uploading that as a race video, either today or tomorrow. Don't know when I'll do it. Yeah, I don't think the physics are hugely different, like massively. There's a definite difference in the braking, but it's not a million miles away. Right, let's start this race anyway. Race starting. Both tires required. Did I change? Yeah, I did. Let's try this way around now with the mediums first, chat. Let's see if we can do... What we'll do is I'll try a 6-9, or I might do 7-8 and see how the tires are. We'll maybe do 7-8 and see how they go on this one, because I still think the actual race, your tire wear will be a little bit worse than in here because of the conditions. You right, Jojo? How are we, mate? I don't know why they did the setup changes. There must have been something to do with the BOP. That's the only thing I can think of, Susie. Something to do with the BOP, why they changed setups. Because of the new physics. Maybe there were some cars that were just too good on them physics. I really don't know. But I'm sure we'll find out in the future if they change them again. The thing is, though, apparently, like, we need to do some driving in Group 2 cars, because Group 2 are a lot better. I haven't driven all the cars, but they do feel good in some of them. So, again, like, it could just... They've obviously done some changes for the good, but some changes have been for the work, like the bad. And in fairness to them, it's just unlucky that it's Group 3 that seems to be the ones that they've sucked at. Because they're the ones that are the most important. Like, that's the one that is used for the live events. It's the one that's used in dailies the most. It's probably, like, not everyone's favourite, but in general, Group 3 is the sweet spot for what people like to race in. They had to change the BOP because of the physics, so Demetrius. Like, if they're changing the physics, they would have had to have changed the BOP because it wouldn't have worked. Probably, that's why. All that nearly went then when I downshifted too quick. Need to get some temperature on them. The mediums take a little bit of time to warm up here. Yeah, I think once we get the temperature in, like probably midway through the slap, they should start feeling a little bit better. At the moment, the grip's a bit low on the mediums. Gotta be honest, if I qualified pole, I think I'd start on the softs and just try and get away. Yeah, next week's dailies are terrible. The missus is off work next week though, chap. I won't be live as much next week. Just to let you know, we're doing some family stuff next week because the missus has got a week off. So we're taking the kids out for 2 or 3 days out. So yeah, we're having some family time in the day next week. Just to obviously let you know, we will be live still, but we've got a lot of family stuff planned. So she's off for a week, the kids are off. We're doing some nice days out. So it's kind of good. I'm kind of glad the dailies are shit next week because it's come at the right time in a way because I won't be live as much. I've also got Tuesday morning hospital appointment for my knee, so yeah, I'll do Monday and then after that, I don't know what we'll do. We won't be live Wednesday day because we're going out for the day on Wednesday day, and probably Friday we're going out, so might just be evening streams on them days. You don't think that's acceptable? Unlucky for you, Squids. Gotta have some you gotta have some time with the family as well. So next week, the missus is off for a week, and yeah, I'm just gonna do some part-time hours next week, chat. To be honest, we're still gonna be streaming, just not as much as we normally do. Weather's supposed to be reasonable again next week, to be fair, for here. It's not that bad. It's not as hot, but it looks sunny as well. I don't care about how hot it is. As long as it's dry and sunny, that's all that really matters. Right, we need to go a bit quicker. See if we can get these into the 55s on the first stint. Should be able to. That was better. That felt much better then. Man's tyres will start fading in a minute. He's on softs. That's terrible. What am I doing? There is an app you can get. I don't have the app, but there is an app you can get for tire temperatures. I don't use it. I can't be bothered having something on my phone while yeah. My phone needs to be there for if the missus is ringing and stuff. I know it'll obviously still ring, but the battery, it'll kill the battery if I'm running that every time I'm streaming. I think that's a bit too early onto the soft tyres, that. Oh no, mess that up. Free temp's gone. Yeah, I don't have an iPad or anything because the missus has got one and the kids have got one, but I've never bought myself one. I'm not really interested. I've got my phone, that'll do me. Bit drifty. Need to get that corner sorted out on the mediums. Slow. We'll do 7-8. We'll do a 7-8 stint with this car, I think. Alex, thank you for the £5 as well, you legend. Enjoy a beer over the weekend. Good luck in the GTWS series. Thank you very much, Alex. Smash that legend out there for Alex, please, chat. Thank you very much for the support, legend. Big thumbs up on legend shout out for Alex, everyone. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, hopefully we have a good GTWS series. Or I think we've got all right. I think we'll be okay. We won't be in top split, obviously, because our we did get a good result on our last GTWS series race, though. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get like at least 330, 340 points, something like that, I reckon. So we'll do one more lap here, and then we'll pit. I know I haven't done the short yet, I know. Because the video yesterday, Ian, man, I didn't expect 2 time trials to pop up. Like, my time trial guides take ages, chat, to do. Like, and then we had other stuff going on as well, which delayed me by about another hour and a half. So I lost down about an hour and a half, 2 hours in the day anyway, so it was a bit later than normal, but yeah, each time trial guide normally takes me 3 to 4 hours. So when I saw 2 of them, I was a bit like, oh shit. I was like, no, not 2 of them. I was like, I ain't got time to do that, but it's because I put all the extra info in there, and I try and do the racing lines and everything, and like if I didn't do all that extra info, I could get them done way quicker, but they wouldn't help people out as much. So I'd rather give you as much info as I physically can. But I will try and get that YouTube short done if I've still got the replay. I think I uploaded it, didn't I? I might have uploaded that replay, I think. We won't be in it, IDAS, because we haven't been in it for a while on this account. If I was on my second account, I would be. Because my second account, the odds is nearly 90k, but this one is about 80, I think, just over 75, between 75 and 80. So we won't be in top split on this. Split 2 or split 3 probably, and we'll get like 360, 370 for the win maybe. So we'll be aiming for at least 340, I reckon. I'm all over the place here. What am I doing? Driving like Pio. Driving like a donkey. That man stayed out. If I was him, I would have pitted looking at his tyre wear. That stint wasn't as good as it could have been because I was reading a lot of the chat there as well. The last 2 laps were a bit like 3-4 tenths off, I think, at least. Should be able to push the tyres a bit more on this stint now the fuel's a bit lower. I presume he'll pit this lap as well, this car in front. I think Edman should have went in that last lap. There's no point driving tyres that are slower than mediums. There's just no point anymore because the mediums will last. Say got that weird bit of understeer. slow. Too slow on the throttle. All I've got to do really here, I think, is do time trial and find pace, because I know I'm losing quite a bit in some of these braking zones where I'm not quite pushing it as much as I can, and the throttle. Need to get used to getting a bit more aggressive. Porsche feels good though. To drive, it feels nice around here like this. There's no issue with the handling. Like autopilot, it felt a bit shit, but here it feels genuinely pretty alright. No, it's just standard weather. There's no rain because you got medium and soft tires in this. Oh, be careful. We're in the Porsche. Seems like they've got the settings pretty much spot on here though for the tyre wear. Seems about right, doesn't it? Like the split seems pretty good. You can go early and then be on dead softs at the end if you want. That will still have grip, but they just won't have pace. So you could do some interesting strategy calls with this race. Yeah, there's actually strategy in this. That's what it's definitely a better race than the Autopolis one. There's no doubt about that. You could go for an early pit stop and just try and get an undercut, but then struggle on tyres at the end. You could, like, Autopolis was just a tyre saver, wasn't it? Here, I'm going to go on there and beat that, you know. Before I finish this stream, I'm just going to shut you up and go and beat it. I'm going to go and beat it in a minute. What did you get, Pio? What lap time did you get? 104 point what? He hasn't beat my main account one, chat. He's beat my second account one that I did like 2 laps on. I'll set a new target for you, Pio. I won't go that far. I'll just set like a new target for you to beat, Pio. So you can go back on and try and beat it again. Keep turning too early there. I need to try and push that first one, but I just don't have the motor. Like, I know I can get a low 2 minute or a 159, but it's just sitting there and trying to do it. I just don't have the motivation to do that. Ooh. Oops. I thought we had a penalty. This lap's a bit terrible, but tyres are fading a bit now, though. I don't think we should be doing 55.9s. We should be able to match that or beat that on this lap. Let's just see what we can do. I got a bit put off by the back markers on that one. Better. Okay, I think I can go quite a bit faster in that first sector than what I did on my 54.6 though. Close. That nearly went then. Right, we're back into a low 55, so the pace is still there. That was just a scruffy lap, obviously, with the traffic. They're hitting that spot now on the tyres, chat, where you can feel the pace going off them. This is where the 50% wear is where you kind of feel it hit. I can feel it now on the fronts. Yeah, you can tell because that sector was all right and we lost half a second driving it reasonable. The guy in P2's tyres must be absolutely dead because he pitted on lap 5. He's got to do 10 laps on them, I think. Oh. Struggling for grip now. Bit of a scuffy run, but we should be able to get it down, I reckon, at least 5 seconds quicker, because we lost a couple. So we should be aiming for like 19:12, 29:12, 29:13. But the conditions in the actual race might be slightly different. It might be slightly quicker. I don't know. It might be quicker, or tires might wear out more. Don't really know at the moment until we actually see what the race is like. Your local shopkeeper's fuming either, yeah. I don't get it, man. My Porsche is driving fine, mate. Like, my Porsche feels like perfect. I don't understand. It's weird. Like, honestly, at the moment, my Porsche feels no problem at all. It's really weird how people are getting different experiences with the cars. Did you clean your car? Yeah. Did you give it a wash? That's weird. Yeah, you're braking too late. What I feel like you're doing is you're braking too late. So if you brake too late, it starts sliding. Is it sliding in on entry, man? Is your car like over rotating on the entry into the corner? If it is, you need to brake a little bit earlier, but don't downshift. So avoid your early downshift, because if you downshift too early now, it kicks the differential out and your rear will snap. So you've got to downshift a bit later and a bit more progressive. That's one thing I've noticed. You need to downshift a bit more progressive now, rather than go boom, 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 boom through the gears. You've got to be a bit more like timely with your downshifts. You have to really like be cautious and be aware that rear will snap out if you do it too aggressively. But yeah, I don't know. Mine feels all right. It feels all right for me. Yeah, the Porsche feels similar-ish to what it did before around here. Auto polish, it wasn't the best, but we managed to get a good result with it. But it wasn't the it was a bit understeery at auto polish, but here feels all right for me. Do you not think? I think trail braking's more important now, Alex. I think trail braking's a lot more important than it used to be. For me, anyway. It feels like it for me. I mean, that was alright for me. I quite enjoyed driving that Porsche there. At the moment, it felt like you had to be quite smooth. I quite like that, but weird. Like, everyone's getting different experiences with physics, aren't they? It's strange. I don't know. Some tracks, like for example, Bathurst in the M6 is really nice when you're on your own driving around. No issue with the physics. As soon as you're following another car, though, it just like snaps instantly, like on the throttle. It's really, really temperamental when following in the slipstream, the BMW. It's a weird situation, though. Very, very weird, chat. I don't know. I don't know what it is. For me, this feels all right, though. You're not even going to do it, man. I feel like the Porsche is good here, you know, man. I feel like you just, I don't know, just maybe give it a bit more practice or something, because for me it feels good. Yeah, the McLaren, Consta said the McLaren feels great, but it's just slow. Don't know what to do, chat. Whether to get my video sorted. Like, we've done the practice there. We've got ourselves up to we know what the strategy is there. I don't know whether to get the video done now and then do a stream later on this evening, and then like put the video out in a bit and then do the stream after I've been the gym and that, and then we can do another stream before we pick the missus up and do maybe another practice. I don't know, or do some dailies. I'm not too sure. I might do some more of this practice, really, just to try and get some more pace on it. I don't know, because I've learned everything I need to learn from that, really. I don't need to learn anything more. I don't think it matters hugely what tire you start on either, because there's benefits to each way. You'll be quicker on the mediums if you start on the softs. It's only because Group 3, though. You got to remember, not everyone's favorite group is Group 3. Some people don't care for Group 3, so for them, the game's perfect. Do you know what I mean? Because this is a lobby, David. It's a lobby. It's not a daily race. This is a lobby. We're just doing an open lobby here. We were anyway. But I don't think I'm going to do any more on that, because I've learned everything I need to know for that there. I think we've got the information to maybe do another practice later when it might be a bit more competitive, and then we can try and push a bit more pace later on, maybe. The only problem is if I do a video now and get it out, if I do, like, edit a video and get it out, it'll get killed by the second stream. So I might do a video but then save it. Maybe save it for either after I've finished the second stream. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, let's tell you what we'll do now, chat. Let's just, right, I'm going to end that lobby. Let's just go and show you what some of the other physics feel like on the game, just to give you an idea. Right, let me just come in here. Thank you for joining that lobby, by the way. But yeah, we've learned everything we need to know from that one there. So let me go and do some Group 2 drive. Let's go and get in a Group 2. And we'll just drive it around the track with BOP on. I'll just do like AI race. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Group 2 at Fuji and just see what it feels like. I've not been to Fuji with it, so let's just go and see what some of the other cars feel like on this. Yeah, someone said about Group C feeling good. We'll do. See what we'll do. You all right, Francis? How are we, mate? We'll do. Right there. Does Fuji not have Sophie AI? Thought Fuji would have had Sophie AI. Obviously not. Well, that sucks. Right, we'll just do a custom race. I just want to drive it, so I'll just do 2 cars. No point putting. I mean, they can stay in if they want. I just want to get the feel of the physics, so we'll just do. Yeah, we don't need loads of cars on track. We just want it running. Just do 6 laps. We'll just put soft tires on. That doesn't matter. Don't really matter about. I just want to put. We'll just put tire and fuel on just so that we've got. We'll put that on. So we got a feel of the car. Oh shit! No, I didn't mean to do that. Stupid game. I think I have to save the settings and then change my car, don't I? Shortcut week. Did I do? We'll change that in a minute. Right, I need to just change my car. Otherwise, we'll be driving around in a Porsche. Right. Change to Group 2, and let's see what this Group 2 is like on Fuji. I want to go with the GTR, because let's try this one out. Custom race. Go into that. Load that up. I'll change it to professional, not that it matters. I'm not doing this to beat the AI, I'm just doing it to get a feel of what it feels like. That we're not even pitting, I don't know why I did that. We'll put soft tyres on and see what the softs are like, and then we'll see what the mediums are like. Right, let's go and do a couple of laps in this. Let's see what this feels like now. Plenty of grip there. Got a weird feeling in the wheel though. I will say this, there's no force feedback. It just feels heavy but no force feedback. Like the wheel feels heavy, but I've got no road feedback at all from the road. There's no bumps or nothing really. There is a bit there. What about the curbs? Even the curbs are a bit like non-existent for force feedback. The cars feel really grippy though. I mean, they just feel like they used to, but with more grip. I wish I could fix this force feedback though. The force feedback's a bit non-existent. Yeah, we're good, Francis, by the way. To add more data, it depends what one you've got the better qualifying time on. Doesn't make any difference what you gain more off. The only thing that matters for DR is where you finish in a race versus other drivers of different rank. So it just depends really. If you're better at the one or the other. If the only advantage to Daily B is if you can do more races. But if you're faster at Daily Race C, and also Daily Race C will be more competitive, so you'll probably end up with some slightly higher ranked drivers in Daily Race C. Nah, this is the force feedback, Tim. This is just how it is. That's going on my wheel here at the moment. There's nothing broken with it. It's a bit non-existent on the curbs. Like I'm going over the curves and it does a little bit of like a force feedback, but it's not. There's a little bit there and a little bit on here, but nothing major. It just feels like the wheel's a little bit heavier, that's all. There's loads of grip on traction in these though, chat. With the soft tyres, way more grip. You can floor it. I mean, I haven't done a particularly good lap yet, but you can absolutely floor it. How late can you brake? Yeah, it is weird. There's like the force feedback's strange. Group 3 feels alright for force feedback. But in Group 2, the cars feel really good. The cars feel great in Group 2 here. Like loads of grip. I can really push it and you've got confidence on the brakes. But there's no force feedback on the curbs really, and there's no road feedback at all. The road feels like it's silky smooth. Feels like you're driving on a freshly laid tarmac. That's what it feels like. There's obviously something not right with the force feedback at the moment on this game, because there's nothing at all going on the wheel. Just heavy wheel, that's it. The curbs are given a little bit every now and then, like they're just a little bit of a feeling in the wheel. It's very, very weird feeling. True Force doesn't work, G-Dog. Full Force is not active on this game yet. PD haven't implemented it. Feels good though, the car, like loads of grip. Kind of reminds me a bit more how GT Sport felt with Group 2, like. But this has got like a bit more downforce now, a bit more front end. Let's go and try a different group out actually. I'm going to try the Porsche hybrid round there, see what that feels like. Tell you, we'll go to I know what we'll do. Feels alright though. Just wish it had more force feedback. I wish it was on the road surface. I wish you could feel the bumps. If I let go though, it does go a bit, because it's so stiff. But there's no, like, I can't feel any. I can feel a little bit on that curb. What about this one? Like very small vibrations. What about not hardly anything? Hardly anything on the grass. What about over here? Felt a little bit of a hit off that curb on the wheel. There was a little bit of a hit that came through as I went over the curb. Feel that, I can feel that. And that, you can feel that like normal. That one you felt. Weird. Let's try Group 1 out and see what Group 1's like. We'll change that to Group 1. Oh, wait there. I need to I'll save them settings. 1 minute. Save that. Overwrite that. We'll just go back to Fuji. See if... Let me just go and change the car. And let me try out the Porsche round here. The only thing I've updated, Dirk, is the FORs on 55. Everything else is on the same. I've increased the FOR compared to that, so I do need to probably update it. But you obviously need to have the extreme wheel to use them settings. If you've not got the extreme wheel, I wouldn't use them settings. Let's just load that. Right, let's go and see what this feels like. What do you mean? Are you using both at the same time? Because it's a different thing though, G-Dog. Logitech isn't the same as Full Force. It's the Fanatec doesn't have Logitech doesn't have True Force. It has Full Force. It's a totally different thing. And PD haven't put it into the game yet. They haven't activated it. Oh my god. The AI took me out. 1 minute. Oh no, right. 1 minute. I don't want the AI on the track actually. Let me remove the AI. Change that. We don't want that many AI on there. And BOP was off as well. Let's put BOP on. Fire where we want on 1. Oh wait there. All the settings are wrong. What's going on here? Fuel times 1. Put that on again. Shortcut penalty weak. Right, try that again. No matter about that. Right, let's just go. That car felt weird because POP wasn't on. So yeah, the full pause, it had been on the wheel for ages, chat. iRacing's added it. So iRacing's developers have added full pause into the game. But Gran Turismo haven't. PD haven't done it yet. Which is weird, because it's a Gran Turismo wheel. I feel like they took aero off this car. Have they took aero off now so that you can't go flat out? I mean, we're on soft tyres and that felt like it was struggling a bit. Feels a bit more realistic anyway, because before you could just go flat out in so many corners. Now it looks like you've got to actually drive the corner properly. That's definitely an improvement in this car. But is it quicker on the straights now though? Doesn't seem to be any quicker on the straights though. It's a bit weird. So why is it no quicker on the straights though? Force feedback's better with this car, chap. So in group, this car feels a little bit better with the force feedback. You can feel like the curbs a bit more. It's not great, but it's better than the Group 2 car. Like, I can feel the curbs when I'm hitting them. But wouldn't that make the Group C cars OP, though, if they're now really fun to drive as well? But if they're really quick on the straight and better in the corners, won't that make Group C cars a little bit too strong? So Group C lost a bit of straight line speed as well. Oh, so they added aero to it, basically. So they gave them a bit more aero. They're way slower. Group 1's way slower there in that. Way slower than it used to be. I mean, we could have gone quicker, obviously, but definitely lost a couple of seconds on a lap through there because you can't go flat out through the high speed. Interesting. Quite interesting they've changed that. What about what else did I tell you what I'll have a little look at? Someone said super formulas are a bit crap now. X 2019. Someone said that's better, isn't it? I think it's supposed to be better. Le Mans is totally different as well now. What, for the top speed? Probably, yeah. Let's go and get in the X 2019 and do a little drive of that. Wait there, I can do it from in here. I'll just load up them settings. Do that again. Change car. It won't be on there, but it'll be under Where's Gran Turismo? Right. That up. Just do 3 laps just so I get the feel of it. That's irrelevant. There's no BOP because this doesn't need one, does it? I think. Don't think this car needs BOP. Right, let's just see what the X2019 feels like now on these physics. I haven't driven this yet, so don't really know. Wow, there's no force feedback. I've got no force feedback, nothing. No, you can't drive that. What's going on with the force feedback? There's nothing, there's no force feedback on the car. Wow, that's broken. That's completely broken. There's no force feedback at all on this car. I couldn't drive that, chat. That's terrible. Like, there's nothing. It's completely dead. It's just light as anything. There's no feedback on it. There's a bit of rumble, but there's no weight to the wheel. Look, it just feels super light. Wow, no, that's horrible. That's just weird. That's not. I wouldn't want to drive that. Like this part here, chat. Look, there's literally no force feedback in the middle range. You shouldn't have to do this, so you shouldn't be changing your force feedback every single group. That's getting into like iRacing levels of stuff, and people don't want that. People don't want to be doing that all the time, do they? Still feels a little bit. Now it's gotten super heavy there. What? What's going on with these? What's going on? It's almost like it. Now it's gone light. No, it's gone light again. It went heavy, but now it's gone light. I mean, there's loads of grip in the car, but this doesn't feel too bad with 6 on. It goes very light on the brakes. Like during the braking phase, there's no force feedback anymore. You used to get a bit of a feeling of what the tyres were doing when you were braking, but now you brake and the wheel just goes super light during the turning. There's no force feedback during that turning. They need to fix this, chat, because there's just no force feedback for me there. I think that's broken. That's on this wheel, that's broken. They need to do something about that. I wouldn't want to race that car. It's all right in the high speed, but as soon as you get to a slow corner, all the weight removes off the wheel and you can't feel it. It's completely like lifeless. I think they the vibration setting shouldn't make any difference though, really, because that's controller vibration. That's for the trigger. That shouldn't have any influence on the wheel. There shouldn't be any influence on the wheel for that. Let me check. That's for the controller though. That's not they're all the controller settings, so that's not really going to make any difference for that. It's on 100% anyway. See, my Group 3 feels fine. My Group 3, I don't want to start messing with it because Group 3 feels good and Group 4 feels alright as well. It's a bit weird. You don't want to have to change your settings depending on what car you're driving, like with wheel settings. You shouldn't be messing around like that. You should have a standard setting like it used to that just works across all groups. No, it's not. Logitech more advanced. I've got it on 100% anyway, so it doesn't make any difference there, chat. Like, I'm not going to change my wheel settings because I've got it sorted. In Group 3 it feels fine, but that's, well, it's on 100. I'm not going to go max. I don't think that'll do much anyway. You don't want just massive vibration on your wheel. We'll put it to 150 and then see if that feels, yeah. No difference. No difference. Still super light in the slow corners. Still very, very light in slow corners. I think the Fanatec Extreme is a better wheel than the Logitech. Yeah, I would say that, because have you played with this on? Have you used the Extreme wheel? Have you tried it on iRacing and stuff like that, and on ACC? It's definitely a better wheel. It's direct drive. Like, I know you've got the Pro's direct drive, but this has got, I don't know, I feel like this is much smoother. I haven't tried the Logitech, but from everything I've read about them in comparison on iRacing, a lot of people say this is the better wheel, but I don't know. There's no force feedback. Low corners again, chap. I'd say, I personally would say this is better because of what I've read, but I've not tried the Logitech, so I don't know. But there's no this isn't the wheel issue, this so problemous, man. This isn't a wheel issue, this is a game issue, because there was no issue with this wheel before the update. So you can't blame Fanatec for PD screwing over the force feedback. You can't put that on Fanatec's fault. That's not their problem. That's Gran Turismo, that's PD that have screwed up the force feedback. Like, it's at this point now, the force feedback's fine. This feels fine now. And then it's the low corners, there's just not enough force feedback there. Strange. Like, the high speed feels alright through here. I'm getting force feedback. There's force feedback there. But then you go to a slower corner like this and the wheel just goes super light and there's nothing there. There's no feel. I don't know what they've done to the force feedback here in some of these cars. Like, now it's building up. You can, the higher speed, you can feel the force feedback building up, but then you go to slow corner and it's just flimsy. Like, there's nothing there. That's strange, because in reality, slower corners should have a heavier feel, really. You shouldn't be getting a light wheel in slow corners. Like, I could literally just turn up. There's just no... Strange. The Group 3 feels fine. Group 3's not got that issue, though. So in Group 3, I'm not getting any of that. It's only in that car. Even in Group 2, I wasn't really getting that feeling. That's really, really weird feeling. Let me just put that back. That made no difference, so I'm just going to put that back to what it was. PD have got work to do here, chat. PD have definitely got work to do, because some of these cars have got horrible force feedback. Like, horrible. Strange. Like, that's quite drastic, the difference between what it used to feel like. Hopefully they can sort it, chat, but I do think they're going to have to do some sort of update with regards to the force feedback. I wonder if any of the World Tour drivers have done anything about... See, this Sander, man, you can't blame Fanatec for the force feedback there. That's not their fault. That's PD. PD have screwed over an update, so you really can't put that on Fanatec at all. Like, it's not fair to blame Fanatec for the force feedback changing from car to car. That's purely PD that have screwed it, mate. PD have messed it up. I don't know what they've done. It's strange. It's very weird. I need to change that setting as well. I altered that to level 6, didn't I? I might test that out in time trial later, though. CSL is a good wheel. I've got the CSL somewhere. I've got the CSL and the GTDD Pro, but this is definitely better. This is definitely the better wheel. Like, that this is the best wheel I've ever used by a long shot in terms of, like, the feel of it. On iRacing, it feels great. Like, really good on iRacing. And I disagree with that. I've got the CSL, and I would never go back to the CSL over this. Angry. No way. This wheel's definitely a streets ahead of the CSL for the feel of it. It depends what you'd prefer, though. Some people prefer the feel of direct drive. Some people prefer the feel of like a belt, not a belt driven, but what's it called? Is it brushless motor or whatever? They prefer that feel. It's just different individual tastes. That's if you can upgrade, Iceman. Maxo. That's if you can upgrade at the end of the year. Well, you can't buy the CSL anymore, though, can you? RMM. It's not even available. The GTDD Pro is available. Like I've said, for Gran Turismo, I don't think there's a massive upgrade. There's not a huge upgrade from the DD Pro to this. The main issue for me is the wheel room's bigger on this, and the feedback is a bit smoother on this over the GTDD Pro. But on iRacing, you tell the difference with this over the Pro, and on ACC, you can tell the difference with this. That's where you feel the big improvement in the force feedback is when you go on them games. You feel that this is really, it's that higher end. You've got that, especially on iRacing with the so iRacing has full force. iRacing developers have implemented a Gran Turismo wheel with full force, and Gran Turismo haven't implemented full force in their own game. So PD, I don't know why they haven't done it yet, but you have to beg the question that how have iRacing managed to do it, but PD still haven't managed to implement full force? It's like, it's a Gran Turismo wheel. Surely that should be a priority for them. Get it in there. See, I've never, like, I can't criticize the support at Sander and Fanatec. Like I say, I understand a lot of people have had issues, and I've heard a lot of people saying that, so 100% believe what you're saying. But all I can go on is my experience with Fanatec, and I've had nothing but a positive experience with them. Like, I've never had an issue. They've always been really good at responding, getting stuff sorted. It's always been sorted really quickly. Never had a problem. So unless I've just been incredibly lucky, but every time I've had an issue, they've sorted it, like, instantly. And it's not because I'm a streamer, because it was on paid products that they don't know about that I was a streamer, because it was done through an RMA. I didn't go through any, like, email. I just did it through the website. CSL's a good wheel. It's a good wheel. Depends how like serious you want to take sim racing, though, really, whether it's worth it or not. Like, CSL will serve you well on iRacing, ACC, Gran Turismo. It ain't gonna fail you. Like, the wheel, I was using it not long ago, and no issue at all with it. Like, competing fine. So yeah, you're not going to be at a disadvantage with the CSL. Definitely not. You won't be at a competitive advantage with this over the CSL. It's just the feel of it for me. I just prefer the feel. It won't make you any quicker. Some people think the pedals are more likely to make you quicker if you get really good quality pedals. Pedals are what I always say are the most important thing. Like, good quality pedals on games like iRacing and ACC will gain you time. But on Gran Turismo, don't know. I don't think the braking's as you can still be pretty good on like normal cheap pedals on Gran Turismo because of the way that the braking works. Although maybe with this update that might have changed a bit with like the influence of trail braking now. Maybe the load cells might have a little bit of an advantage on it. Maybe you didn't get your order, Tim. Yeah, I like stuff like that. There's no excuse for it, really. There's no excuse at all for stuff like that, Tim. That's just that. But that all comes down to the situation that there's something going on there, isn't there? There's something not quite right at Fanatec. Like they're currently going into liquidation. I hope someone with a lot of money buys them out. Like someone who's willing to put the effort into it. You know, like apparently Corsair. I had an email saying Corsair is still interested. They've got it on like strong confidence that Corsair is still interested in buying them, even though they pulled out of the initial phase. Apparently Corsair is still interested, so be interesting. I do think that I do think someone's going to buy them out, and it will continue hopefully. And then they can, if they can get on top of their customer service issues, which they've clearly got, because you can't let someone buy a wheel and then not send it them. Like that's really, really bad. Like really, really bad. Not the way to go about like customer service. I haven't had any issues though. Every time I've bought something, I've got it like straight away within like 10 days. So I don't know. It's a shame Moser. It's a shame Moser don't do a PlayStation wheel. Really, because if Fanatec do go, Moser would have been a good choice to replace it. But at the moment, they're not. There's no PlayStation wheel out there, is there? A lot of people do, Darren. A lot of people don't rate the load cells for Gran Turismo. So load cells on Gran Turismo are not necessarily the biggest advantage. On games like iRacing, it will do though. Like iRacing and what do you call it? ACC, there is definitely an advantage with a load cell. But on Gran Turismo, it's up for debate whether there's. I don't think there's a huge difference. You can probably be just as competitive with a load cell as a normal potentiometer, whatever it's called, like the normal, like basically very loose brake pedal. You won't be massively at advantage with a load cell, but that's because of the way Gran Turismo works with the braking. It's a bit different on this game. Although, like I said, with this update, I don't know whether that would have changed. I doubt it has. But yeah, chat. What I'm going to do, chat, is I'm going to start editing this video that I've got from Bathurst. We've got a race video to edit. So, yeah, consistency, I think, can be better, Darren, because you muscle memory trains to it. So, possibly. I would agree that consistency could probably be a bit better with a load cell. But yeah, chat, I'm going to go and edit this video. I don't know if I'll put it up today or tomorrow. I don't know. I might just get it edited now, then go to the gym, and then come back and do another stream. And then we'll maybe put the video out on the weekend when, like, I've finished the stream or something, you know, so that it doesn't get killed. Because if I do a video now and put it out on the channel now, it might get killed by the what do you call it? The stream later on. I might what I could do now though, chat, as well. I might see if I've got time. I'll do the YouTube short for I'll try and get the YouTube short out now because that won't really get killed too much by a stream. So I'll try and find that footage from I can't remember where it was on Monday on the stream. I need to find the point on the stream on Monday where that was, where that where that crash happened. I'll have to go through the races. It was at the start, so I'll be able to probably find it. But yeah, I'll possibly do that now, and then we'll try and get the video sorted for the weekend, and then we'll be back again. I'm gonna go to the gym after I've done what I'm gonna do now, and then we'll be back on at about hopefully around 4ish, chat. And we'll either do dailies or some more GTWS series practice. I might do some GTWS series practice because there might be a few more people on later on who want to practice. So if you want to jump back in later on and have a little practice, we'll maybe do a couple runs again on the Burgering and just optimize it a bit. I might try and change the weather as well to match a little bit closer to the actual time trial weather, because I have a suspicion that the weather was slightly colder in that lobby versus the time trial. But we'll see. But thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you turning up, legends. Thank you for the likes on the stream. Also, thank you for the super chats and the gifted memberships. Feel free to smash that like on the way out, chat. And I'll be back later on for another stream. I'm going to see if I can get this YouTube short sorted from that massive crash. If we can find the if we can find it on the stream, I'll have a little look. But yeah, appreciate you turning up, everyone. I'll see you all again in a few hours. Have a great evening, chat. See you in a bit. Bye.